You know, it takes ordinary people just like you and me to make a difference in the world. I think back to the video that we just watched that obviously was Martin Luther King Jr. and some of our presidents. So famous people, but you know what? They're ordinary people just like us who just did some things that made them famous. Now, whether God has called you to do something so big that it makes you famous or just to impact the world that you live in now, we're all called to make a difference in our world. That's why I love what Acts chapter 1 verse 8 says. And it says, "You will be my witnesses in Jerusalem and Judea and Samaria to the very ends of the earth." You know what that says? It shows a ripple effect. Meaning this, you start with your friends and your family, your coworkers, and just begin to invest in them. Step out of your comfort zone and make a difference in their lives. And when you do that, then it spreads. Then they begin to make a difference in their friends and family and their co-workers, and it spreads. And it goes from right here in your circle of influence to your city, to our region, our Gulf Coast region. And you know what? We can impact the world from right here in the Mississippi and Louisiana Gulf Coast region if we simply step out and lead. I want to take a minute and share with you an incredible experience that I had in a small group that my wife and I have the privilege of leading. We sat down and I just asked everybody in the room, I said, "Hey, tell me what God has done in your life this past year." And I was totally blown away. Did not expect what I was going to hear. I heard stories of how just in the past year, man, drug addictions were broken. Marriages that were heading for divorce right there, totally restored, healed. We had one guy, he said how God healed his heart, like his physical heart of a problem that he had had for years and years and years. Man, we talked about people that had gotten saved and baptized as a family and people that found their purpose in lifelong relationships. I was blown away. And you know what? That's not just happening in a group that I lead. That's happening in hundreds of groups all across our Gulf Coast region when ordinary people, just like you and me, step out and lead. And so now we have an opportunity to challenge the people in our groups, the people that we have influence with, challenge them to step out and lead so that they can make a difference just like we made a difference. God's not looking for superheroes or famous people. He's looking for ordinary people, just like you and I, to step out of our comfort zone and make a difference. Will you challenge those people that you're leading so we can continue to see more people who are going to be reached and built for God?